Bullen hits hier. Bullen hits.
Right guys, I wanted to do a career mode, yous picked Wolfsburg, so here it is, episode 1 of the Wolfsburg career mode. Let's get into it guys, absolutely buzzing for this. So first things first, let's check the team, see what we're working with here. So probably a few positions need to be improved. Wolfsburg struggled last season, and I'll show you a picture here of the Bundesliga from last year. Wait until you see this. Absolutely shocking that Wolfsburg were almost relegated. Now there's some very good prospects here. You know, defence needs tightened up. Left back position doesn't look too bad. Probably gonna need a right back and a centre back. Brooks, I like him. I think Brooks can do bits for us. Vogie, I believe, should be in the squad here. So we're gonna shove him in there, and I believe we have, Bruno, there he is, in for Tisserand. I believe he has very good strength. If we look at our bench here, sorry, I was just reorganising this. That's the way I like it. And Tap should also be on there. I don't know why he's not on. Look, it's a promising team, but there are some positions that need sorted, and this formation for a start just isn't going to work for us. So I'll be back in a minute guys with a new formation that I think we should be playing with. Right guys, so here is the new formation that I've come up with. I think we're going to go for this for the time being. So we've sort of got two CDMs here, and I think FIFA actually says, yeah, centre mids, but we're going to look at them as CDMs. A cam, and then our three up front. Now we're going to start looking at a few improvements. So first off, we need a right back, need another centre back. I think one more solid centre back. There's obviously a few prospects there. I think Bruma and this kid here could be good prospects. I really don't think Tisserand's going to last. I started Klaus out on the right simply for his acceleration, but sprint speed's not great. But if you look, Stefan's not much better. So we may need to strengthen that up. And so guys, as far as strengthening the right wing position up goes, first of all 38 million to spend, so we'll do bits with that and obviously get a few players out. But right wing position, there's only one man for it, and Jason's watching this right now and he knows exactly who I'm about to buy here, and he's probably sitting there to himself, he's thinking, Gibbsy, why? I'll try not to buy this guy in every career mode, but I've bought him in all my own career modes for the last 2 or 3 years. If you want a great potential right winger, buy Jonathan Lacko. What a kid. His potential is only supposed to go up to something like 84. If you push him, he'll get to 87. Don't even need to scout this kid, I know exactly what to offer, and we're going straight in for it. We're gonna straight up offer 820k, then might add a sell-on bonus. They want 1.1 mil. 970. I'll get the job done, guys. No, they're being a bit pushy here today, guys. We're gonna go down too then. 980. Right, there we go. The first signing will be on his way soon. Jonathan Lacko, so let's negotiate wages with him. He wants to be a prospect. Well, he's 19, he's not expecting much. I think he comes in at that 64 rating. We're going to offer him a 5-year deal. He wants 3. We want you here for 4 years, mate. That is what we want. Release clause, nah, it's not happening. Right, for the wages, I think 12.5 grand. Yeah. I might have slightly overpaid, but I know from past experience that he will accept that, so Lacko, and they've already done it for me. Guys, if you sign Jonathan Lacko, please, please, please give him shirt number 17. He is just, that is just the number that I've given him for ages. And here he is, guys. 88 acceleration, 89 sprint speed, and you know what? He's going into the starting lineup. Now we have a decision to make. Stefan or Klaus. At the minute, I'm actually gonna go Stefan, but we'll bring Klaus up here. We definitely will. Now, I'm sure Arnold is a bit of a legend at the club. You know, he seems like that kind of guy, but I think he's probably going to be replaced in this squad. I can't see him staying, so we're going to move the armband to a real leader. As much as I want to give to Lacko right now, that's what I would do in my own career mode. I think Brooks can be that leader. So we're going to give a captain armband to Brooks. Right, we've got 2 transfer offers here, guys. One for Nosha. Now, I think we could let him go. As I said, we've got Brooks, our out-and-out centre-back, now our captain. We're going to bring in one more first-class centre-back. And we've got 2 up-and-coming youngsters. I think if we can get that 8.7 for Nosha, I think that will be a good deal. So we're going to go for this. They're starting off with 7.9. We're going straight in for the 8.7, guys. And they've accepted it straight away. Now, Eder. I'm just going to accept that straight away, guys. I don't think he's going to make it at the club. So, we're just going to straight up go for that. So, we're heading into our first game here. First pre-season game against Besiktas. So, let's try and start the career mode off with a win, lads. Yes, that is what we want to see. A solid 5-0 thrashing of Besiktas. Goals from Mali, Weghorst, 2 from Intep and 1 from Stefan coming on off the bench. I like that. Now guys, Stefan scoring in that game reminded me of something. We need a goalkeeper. Now, I would love to bring in someone of great quality like Sergio Asensio or Anthony Lopez, but look at the prices of these guys. They would cost our whole transfer budget, if not more. So I've decided to go for a young prospect, and that's where the Stefan part kicks in. Zach Stefan. So we're going to go in for him here, guys. A nice young goalkeeper who I think could grow to play a big part in the team. So we're going to offer about 6.5 million here to kick things off. They want 11. Let's go 8. They're still stuck on 11. 8.5. They're going to consider it. So they're going to consider 8.5 million for Stefan. Nasha has been sold, guys. And Verhaeg, Burnley are coming in here. Again, he's 34. I'm not even going to try and get any more than that for him. I think that is a fair deal for ourselves. And Stefan, they aren't happy with. They're still stuck on 11. I still think I could get that down a wee bit, guys. I think 11 is slightly too much, so we're gonna try a 9.7. 10.8. 10 million. There we go, guys. 10 million for Stefan. So guys, Stefan has joined the club, and we've actually made him our number 1 because he might not start straight away, but we're going to train him up, and I think eventually he will replace Castells in the starting lineup. So we're going to go into this game with Southampton. But before that, lads, we've got another transfer offer for one of our players. Gerrard, I think another player we could get rid of. But they're telling us we could get 8.5 and his release clause is 10.4. So we're not accepting 6.7. No way. And you know, I might even try to get the release clause 10.4. I hope I'm not asking too much. You know what, they've went over 8.5 and they're giving us a sell-on clause. So I'm going to accept that. I am going to accept that, guys. And we're straight into our next match with Southampton. I believe, well, I might actually still have to, need to put Stefan, the new signing, on the bench. He's not quite first team material yet, but you can see he's already not too far off. So we'll get him on the bench and get into this game with Southampton, who have also been struggling in the Premier League. And it's a 1-0 win in Mali, which is nice to see. So looking at this team, we said before we need defenders. Now, out of this back four, the position that worries me the most is right back. Brazilian is fast. He's only 25. He can get into the 80s. You know, I'm not sprinting to get a replacement. And Bruma, well, we've got a lot of centre backs. We've still got 2 or 3, so we don't need to worry too much. But it is something that I will look at. But William, I think, needs replacing. So that's exactly what we're gonna do right now. Right, guys, so I had 2 options here. The first was Nordi Mikile. Could play right back and centre back, but unfortunately he has just recently moved club, so won't be available for us. So the second option, for now at least, is DeAndre Yedlin, and we're going to have to move fast because, as you can see there, just under the scout report, he's been approached by River Plate. So we're going to have to get in there and make an offer and get DeAndre Yedlin over to Germany. So I'm going to guess Newcastle. I'm going to offer 6 million. 11.4. They want almost double that. How about 8 million? How does that look? Still hooked on 11 points. 8.5. We're going to take some time to think about this. Oh. Right, so Rafa is not making this easy. So Verhaeg has been sold. We've got another offer for Seguin. But first we're going to continue to deal with Yedlin. 11.7, they're still on. I wonder could we get him for around 9.5, 9.6. I think that's a fair offer. Yeah, 9.6 for DeAndre Yedlin. So let's get straight into the negotiations here, guys. Now, I'm worried about the wages because he is a Premier League player. But first, he wants that important role. He wants 3 years. We're going to give him 4. Always trying to get as much as possible. Disregard the release clause. All we have to do is his wages. Premier League player. Now, despite Newcastle being a bottom half of the table team at the minute, the wages in England are something shocking. I'd say he's still on around 30-40k. I have a feeling I'm going to have to offer him around... I want to go 50, but I don't. I'm going to offer him 43.5. Oh, he takes it. That's good. I might have slightly overpaid for him there, but I feel he was earning somewhere near that. If you think about Premier League wages, they're absolutely crazy. Seguin, I think, can go, and I'm happy with that offer. I don't need any more. So DeAndre Yedlin is going to be coming in. Let's take a look at him. Where is he? There he is. Now, what number do we give this guy? I don't fancy actually giving him. We'll give him 6. I would give him 2, but we'll keep William for now. I think he's good potential, but Yedlin's definitely the starter, and I think number 3, in my opinion, is more of a left back's number. I'm one of those people who has, you know, specific numbers for specific positions, I believe. So Yedlin is going to slot in there in the right back position. He's going straight into the starting 11, and we're going to go into this match with Alaves. I believe we're already through. Yeah, we are. Even if Southampton win, they only go up to 4 points. So we've already gotten through the group. This will really decide who goes top, and it is us. Bruma and Arnold both scoring goals, which is nice to see. So we have Crystal Palace in the semi-finals. Oh, here's a big offer. Now guys, I said Arnold, I believe I could replace him, and they're telling me I can get 25.2 million. We could sort the rest of our team out with that. We could bring in a centre back, a backup left back. I think we still need a cam, and a striker, at least one striker. 25.2 million. I gotta go for that. I gotta negotiate this. I'm sorry for any Wolfsburg fans out there who feel like, oh, what are you doing? This is Maximilian Arnold. He's a legend of the club. I'm sorry, but this is a huge opportunity. They're stuck at 13. We'll take the 2 off, guys. 25 million straight up. Oh, we're getting there. I will go down slightly to 23.5. Oh, they've said no anyway, guys. They've said no, which means we don't yet need to replace him. But I'm gonna be honest with you here. I would actually like to replace him, because look at Gilavogi in there. absolute tank. And there are two players that, if I can get Arnold sold, I would like to put in. One of them is this man, Jeffrey Kondogbia. Imagine Kondogbia and Gilavogi as our two CDMs. And if not, Danilo Pereira. Possibly a more expensive option, I'm gonna guess. But I think he'd be very good. I think he would be a fantastic player. Now guys, I said we needed a striker. Now this man was on loan at Wolfsburg, and right now he's a bit of a legend in Merseyside. Divock Origi. Now, as a Liverpool fan, I would love to get this guy into the team back where he was on loan last season. But I'm gonna be honest here, Origi is not the guy who's gonna score you 20 goals a season. So I want to bring back, I believe this man did play for Wolfsburg once, Bas Dost. Now he's 29. He by no means is he a long-term option, but he is definitely a option. He's definitely an option to have, and I think he could be a dangerous player. So he's going to cost us a lot of money by the looks of things, so we're not going to rush into him. I don't think. Even if we get Origi, I think I still want another striker, but I won't rush into Bas Dost. And another thing is we need a centre back. So I'm going to go now, guys, and look for another centre back and possibly a backup left back. So I'll be back with you in a minute. Right, guys, so we've got a few options here. For centre back, I've shortlisted Antonio Rudiger from Chelsea and Karim Rekic from Hertha. I looked at a few others. Now, obviously, the obvious player to try and get is Jonathan Tah from Bayer Leverkusen, but we're never affording him. I've seen a few other options, such as Naldo, obviously a fantastic defender, a real legend in Germany, but the man's 33, 35, one of those two, I'm not too sure. He'll be 82 rated by end of the season now, at least. So Benjamin Pavard was another option, but I just think so was Konate from Leipzig, but I just think those guys are just going to be too low to start with. I want another solid guy. I know Rudiger could be that player. And Rekic, not gonna lie, I don't know too much about. All I know is those price tags are affordable. As for left back, we're only really looking for sort of a backup anyway. I don't think I really need to splash out on a replacement to go straight into the starting 11. So I'm gonna look at Kamar Lawrence. Now, he's from Jamaica, which should give good signs about his pace. Not to be stereotypical or anything, but he should be pretty fast. So look, those guys, we're going to let them get scouted for a while. I don't want to go into too many negotiations absolutely blind-eyed and then end up spending a lot of money. Now, Gerrard has been sold. Sebastian Young can go. You know, we've just brought in a right back there and DeAndre Edlin. You know, he can go. So we're into the semi-finals here against Palace. There's another offer for young boys, but Rekic, the scout reports come back and he's 79. Now, this is interesting. Is there a scout report on Rudiger? Not yet. I need to make sure I'm scouting him because this could be very close. Because I believe Rudiger's only 81, 82 rated. And if he has a massive gap in price range, I will go for the other guy. I will go for Rakik. But we're heading into these semi-finals first against Crystal Palace. Can we make it to the final, boys? Yes, we can. Mali and Ntep make it 2-0 and we're into the semi-finals. Or sorry, the final. We get through the semi-finals, guys. Against DeAndre Yedlin's former team, Newcastle. Now, I feel like I should motivate the guys, but as a Liverpool fan, I have to say, Rafa Benitez is a fantastic manager. Now here's an offer for Giulivogi from Arsenal. We could probably pump a lot of money out of them, but I don't want to. Giulivogi is a big part of my plans for the future. I want to get him paired up with Kondogbia or Danilo Pereira. So that is the plan. So we're heading into the final here against Newcastle, which I might actually play myself, guys. And I did scout Daniel Amarte for right back, but it's all good. So just to show you guys, this is on Ultimate. This will be in Ultimate Career Mode. The sliders are all the same. I haven't changed the sliders. So we are going to be playing Ultimate difficulty, no sliders at all. So we're going to get straight into this and play with the team for the first time. So let's see how this goes, guys. Here we go, guys, in the final of the pre-season tournament. Let's try and get the first trophy of the season. That's a good ball out to Ntep. That's a very poor pass there. No, they're through, guys. They're through. Oh, it's 1-0. Did that actually cross the line? Whoa. What a strike there, guys. 1-0 Newcastle. And this is an interesting match here now. Definitely is. Newcastle have taken the lead, but we try to score a kick-off goal. And Arnold has a shot blocked. We're still on the attack here though. That's a poor throw-in. That is a very poor throw-in. Newcastle are attacking us again here, guys. Oh, I thought that went in for a second there. That worried me. I'm not gonna lie. That did worry me. But here we are on the attack. What a ball. What a finish. Now 1-1. We're back in the game, guys. And it's the first goal in gameplay for us. But it was for career mode. What a start. We're still attacking here. Newcastle passing it around nicely. We got one back from Lacko. Make that run. Make that. Well, that's an alright ball. It's in. Is he onside? No, I think he's off. I think he's still off, yeah. He was off from the last time and he was still off there. So we've got through here, guys. Still putting Newcastle under pressure. I actually feel like we're playing pretty dominant football right now. Bruma. Oh no, Bruma. Don't be doing that, mate. Get back, guys. Right, we've held them up for a wee while. Mudo's running at us though. That's away by Brooks, the big man, the captain. This team, the absolute workhorse. And now in tap, played down the line. Very fast guy. Fake shot. Find a pass. Arnold. Lecco. Skills. Finds Arnold again. Gilavogi. Oh, unlucky. What a strike. Good save from Dubravka. Good hands. Newcastle are coming at us again here, guys. They've got through. What a tackle from Bruma on Matt Ritchie. As we approach half time, is there time for one more attack? No, there's not. Half time, 1-1, and this is an interesting final. Newcastle causing the first trouble of the second half. That's a poor cross there. Casteels gets it up the pitch. Lecco wins it. That's good football here, lads. Lecco. Nice little body shift there. Gilavogi. Oh, good strike, but can't expect those to go in on ultimate difficulty at all, can we? Oh, we've won straight back though. Wasn't the greatest of goal kicks. And Lecco. Why did I chip that? Should have finished that. That is completely my fault. But it's a corner. Arnold whips it in. Did not know he was left footed, to be fair. Comes out to Lecco. Arnold, first time in. It's still not away here. And it's away now. Lecco's been set away here, guys. And the ball goes out of play. Newcastle sub is made. Lascelles on for Manquillo. And they're running at us now. But we get ourselves out of danger quite nicely there. Now here's Mali. Get back in there and tap, and you did. He just hasn't got the strength though. Still putting pressure on Newcastle in their final third. Arnold, get yourself forward there, Yedlin, against your former team. Whips it in. And Tap couldn't really do anything with that. And Newcastle get it cleared. They're coming at us now, Newcastle. But the header leads to nothing. And that's poor distribution from myself. And they're still in our final third here, Newcastle. This is not where we want them to be. Lascelles is getting forward. Gilavogi does well. And now we're out. Rouzy on. Find Mali. It's still in play, lads. Keep going. Can we make something from this? Lecco. I'm not sure what he's tried to do there, but he's kept the ball. He hasn't made himself look like a total idiot, but we've lost the ball there. And it looks like we're heading in to the final few seconds of this game. 2 minutes of added time. And then it will be penalties. So how is this one going to go, lads? It will be penalties. So lads, it is penalties. And we step up first. Mali. Good penalty, son. Now it's Ki Sung Young for Newcastle. Oh, he's hit the post. Lucky for us because we went the wrong way. Lecco. Skoson. And he scores. Checkpoint. Wolfsburg. Now here's Matt Ritchie. A man who can do some damage. Managed to keep him quiet in the match. He scored his penalty. Good penalty. Weghorst. What can he do for us? He smashed into net. Dubravka has not dived for one of these, and I'm really shocked. I don't know why. Now Hosselu scores. And Tap. What can he do? He scores as well. I haven't missed yet, guys. If Kennedy misses this, we go through. Well, we win, but Kennedy scores. But if Arnold, the man who's so close to leaving for Lyon, can score this, and he does, Wolfsburg have won the pre-season trophy, guys. This our first bit of silverware, and what a moment this is. And here we are, lads, going up to claim the trophy. The main man at the back there, Brooks, the captain, solid at the back today. And just ignore that stand in the back there, guys, but Wolfsburg have won the pre-season trophy. It's a nice way to start the season, and that is exactly what we want to be doing at the end of the season too. We want to be lifting some sort of silverware, whether it be the Bundesliga title, the German Cup, or well, that's all we really have, guys. There is no European football for Wolfsburg this season. That is the harsh reality of it. No European football for Wolfsburg. But what a way to start this career mode, guys. So all we really have to wait for now is the start of the Bundesliga campaign. Now, we've got a transfer offer for Ntep here from Leipzig, and we're rejecting that straight away. And we've got an extra 3 million there, very nice to see. So, we've now got 43 million, guys, and as you know yourselves, a long shortlist. And this is the decision that remains to be seen. Rudiger or Rekik? Which one of those guys will be in the team for the start of the season? Because I guarantee you it will be one of them. And the Bundesliga season starts on the 25th of August at home to Schalke. Not an easy task at all. Look, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Smash that like button if you want to see episode 2, because I really enjoyed making this episode, and I hope that you enjoyed watching it. So we'll be back tomorrow with episode 2, guys, of the Wolfsburg career mode. So take care, guys, and see us tomorrow. Cheers.